Alright, we should be live. I think everything's set up. Guys, I set this entire live stream. Oh, we missed a step. Alright, I fixed it now. We are live with a tornado warning in Alabama. And we're going to be live until this tornado warning expires. So, yeah, we're going to be here for at least some time, but yeah. Oh, I gotta go up and pull up my chat. How's it going, Bradley? How's it going, Coffee? How's it going, Hayden? How's it going, Will? How's it going, Batman? Welcome in, welcome in. Top chat, live chat, shrink. Close max chat. Ain't nobody care about max chat. This is the chat where it's at. Wow, look. A tornado warning. Not the Worcestershire sauce. Back already with Worcestershire sauce. Did we just get a new mesoskill discussion? Really? Bruh. Ain't nobody want to talk about that. Kidding. Kidding. New mesoskill discussion. And my pen's not open. Where's my epic pen? Here it is. Look at that. Severe threat may continue for a couple more hours. So, yeah. This is our current tornado warning, I think, over here. But, yeah, I honestly think that our tornado warning has already been undercut by the front that we have. So, I don't think it's going to be tornado warned much longer. But it's tornado warned right now. So, we got to be live right now. No tornado warning goes unwatched. Worcestershire sauce is wild. Alright, we are all set up. 1 million beers. How's it going, Colton? Welcome in. Only the real ones understand 1 million beers. Guys, we're live for one tornado warning, which is kind of crazy because we've had like 6, 7 tornado warnings all day already. But we're down to 0. We're down to 1. Keith's coming from Louisiana. Interrogation files. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Guys, we need 5 W's in the chat for interrogation files. Jenny, Plantation, Ken, Lexi, and Brett. Make sure you guys thank interrogation files for the gifted membership. He's here every single stream, always dropping the support. You better thank him. Because of people like him. That we're always here at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. talking about tornado warnings. Missing some of my windows here. There's one that I needed. Oh god, we're already yawning already. We're chalked. We have never been more chalked than we are now. Alright, there we're all set up. Amazing. So guys, we do have 1 tornado warning right now. That's in Alabama. So late? I agree. It's always been so late. The last, I don't even know, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. It's like ready to be done. We have 1 severe thunderstorm. We have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings and 1 tornado warning. So we are definitely almost done today. And in fact, the HUR shows most of these storms disappearing. This is a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning. That'd be for this area of rotation right here north of Fruithurst along the border. By far the most stressful severe weather outbreak earlier. You know, I ain't even gonna lie. The last like 5 days of tornadoes have been absolutely insane. And to like top it off today with our tornado emergency in Huntsville, like what even was that? Irrigation Files, thank you so much for congratulating me on 26,000 subscribers. We hit 25,000 and 26,000 subscribers yesterday for both of those. It's quite a large milestone, both of those, and they happened in one day. We also hit, I think, 30,000 viewers or 30,000 views on yesterday's live streams. I don't know exactly how much we hit. Let me take a look. Yeah, 37,000 views on yesterday's live stream. I think that was our most viewed piece of content ever. Yeah, Dad, you owe me 26 gritties. I need 26 gritties. Frosty, I'll go ahead and let Max know for sure. It's always good to see positive messages. How's it going, Sydney? Guys, we're screwed. Max velocity is just rated. We're terrible. No. Welcome in everyone from Max's stream. I'm sure Max talked about this, but we do have one tornado warning left, and that's what we are here to talk about. We also have our 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in Georgia. This one is not tornado possible up here, but this one is, and there is a broad area of rotation right here on this storm. So that's why that is tornado possible, but still only one tornado warning for the time being, and that is south of Jacksonville and north of Oxford in Alabama. And honestly, the velocities on that don't look that impressive. I mean, we do obviously have a rotation, but it's not really that tight. And I mean, it's really looked like this for the last few hours, and I don't think I've seen any reports of damage and or a tornado as of yet. So I'm hopeful that it's not on the ground. Also, the other thing that I saw is it did appear a few scans ago on radar. I'm gonna need more than 7 scans here. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see this line, but there is some sort of boundary right here. And if this boundary does manage to pass the inflow notch of this storm, we will be done with tornadoes for today. But for the time being, we do still have that one tornado warning. No CC drop on that as of right now. So probably not a tornado on the ground, but we're going to go ahead and take the warning seriously if we're in the town of Weaver, Hillcrest, Wayside, Anniston, Pleasant Ridge, White Plains, Whitesides Mill, White, Holly Springs, and Iron City. Tornado is on its way towards you if it's on the ground. Give me a second, guys, here. I'm going to try and figure out why I keep getting this silly little glitch from OBS Studio. I don't know if I can even find it. Stupid keyframes glitch. I don't even know. Kairos, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. How do you see CC drops in Radar Omega? So all you got to do is come down here to our menu, and you look for CC. And then if there was a CC drop, you would see the blue dot on here. But we don't have one right now, so I'm not able to show you what a CC drop would look like. We do end up seeing a TDS for whatever reason. I will make sure to point that out. I wonder if this storm down here is rotating. Very, very broad, but there is some, yeah, broad rotation on that. Joseph, thanks so much for the $5 super chat to share that false information. Illinois is better than Wisconsin. No, actually, it's not. I cannot agree with that statement. I think if you ask anyone from Wisconsin, they would not say the same. Minnesota and Iowa as well. How's it going, try hard? We're actually above a late tornado possible right now, and we have one tornado warning. That's what we are looking at here. So I could get rid of this silly little bug. There we go. Your mom, how's it going? Andrew, thanks for the $2 super chat. Wolves will win the next game. Yeah, they definitely did not win the game today. That is for sure. I looked at the score, and I can't even say that I thought the game was going to be that much of a blowout. But, yeah, OKC definitely won tonight. Dang, I'm just like Max. I sneeze one time every stream. Derek, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. What are your thoughts south of Atlanta? South of Atlanta, we do have this line of storms currently warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds. I don't think we'll see any tornado warnings when these storms get to Atlanta. I think they'll be mostly outflow-driven at that point in time. But there will definitely be some gusty winds and possibly some small hail. Ryan says, are you from Minnesota? I'm not from Minnesota. Well, I technically am from Minnesota, but I'm in Wisconsin right now. But I grew up in Minnesota. Emma, honestly, the only reason that we don't have our own emojis yet is because I really haven't had time, and I am a terrible graphic designer, as we all know. This is the shirt that I designed, in case any of you guys haven't seen it. This is my Picasso artistic interpretation of a supercell and a associated rotation. This is a properly designed merch right here. This is the 1 million subscribers hat, signed by Max himself. Line, thanks to $2 super chat. Anything coming from New Jersey? Not really, actually. It'll be pretty quiet over the next couple of days. Brandon, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Max and you make a truly great team. I mean that honestly when you pop in on his stream and mention some things, maybe something you see or notice you together. That's honestly the goal. I try and make it so every time I pop into the streams, it's something like genuinely important, so people know that hey, if they see me, I'm probably something going on. No way, Stormfront Freaks. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, guys, as we continue our severe weather coverage with our 1 tornado warning. How's it going, Stormcat? How was your stream today? Welcome in to everyone who is new. Meow. If only I had my cat. We could have a cat for Stormcat 5. Kelly, thanks for the $5 super chat. Will you guys be keeping Matthew Capucci? It's wild to gatekeep life-saving info. I never understand certain individuals. Love your info/input. So Matthew Capucci is one of my good friends, and he's one of Max's friends as well. And I hope that we can always be able to show his content, that's for sure. I know Capucci would never sign anything that doesn't allow him to work with anyone he would want to, so. Netherlick, thanks so much for becoming a 2% member. Why is everyone meowing in chat? My chat is meowing at me. That is not something that I had on the table for today, but I guess it's happening. Everyone has to, guys, everyone from Max's stream, we have to meow back louder and in all caps to prove a point. Oh my lord, everyone's meowing. This tornado warning did just get condensed. It is going to be in effect for another 31 minutes. I'm still not overly impressed by this. It's just this broad area of rotation that we've seen all day. So hopefully we don't have a tornado on the ground with this, but we're going to go ahead and treat this tornado warning as if there was a tornado on the ground. I wonder what our chat rate is right now. I need to wait for it to update. I need to see how many people are meowing in chat. The last update was 42, and I think we're above 42 right now. Turtle? Who said turtle? Nightbot is going to start slamming people, isn't it? Yeah, we're up to 154 meows per minute, I think. I don't even know what chat rate is, if chat rate is per minute or per second, but whatever it is, we're up to 154. Caterpillar per all sorts of new animals being unlocked in chat right now. Colton says, if tornado comes near my house, it'll be my duty and honor to live stream it for you. You better. We need that pure tornado intercept video. Which, guys, I don't know if you saw Reed Timmer's intercept today, but I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure he almost died today. Bro intercepted a probably significant, if not violent, suction vortice with the windows on Dominator 3 down. Not the greatest idea, but definitely was the greatest tornado video I've ever seen, probably. Nenderlick, thanks for the $2 super chat. What headset did you end up buying? Same one that I used to have, actually, the Razer Barracuda X. So this is my old one. Taped together, kind of has a random adapter on it to make it still function. And this is the new one. Basically, well, quite literally the exact same headset, except for this one is falling apart and breaking in like 12 different spots. And this one isn't. Bondi, I did see the video on Twitter of Reed vomiting after intercepting the tornado. I honestly think he was just like choking on debris. I don't know if he was actually vomiting. I think he was just like legitimately choking on debris from how much stuff flew into the Dominator. You ever gone to a Brewers game? If the Brewers have played the Twins, yes. While I was there. I don't know if I have. But I don't think I've never gone to a game at the Brewers Stadium. And my headset just turned off as we were talking about it. Turn that back on. Madison, Alabama. Honestly, if you're not in this section here, yeah, you're good to go to sleep. I'd be surprised if we saw a tornado warning outside of that. Bear Mom, thank you so much for coming a 2% channel member. Bryce Gives Gifts, thank you so much for becoming a 2% channel member. The Boss Boy, I wouldn't say any of the storms right now are bad, especially by the last few days' standards. But, they're definitely, I mean, it's tornado warning, so it's serious enough to take action. 26 minutes left on that tornado warning. If they do allow that warning to expire, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up because Max and I have a lot of work to catch up on, and we're probably going to be working still tonight, even after the stream. No, you're good, Stormcat. Thanks so much for the raid, by the way. Shiza, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. My chat is always destroyed. We always got some sort of spam. Like this question right here. Tilted Towers outlook. We got to talk about this every day because this is the most important thing. Tilted today, honestly, I think you're going to be a hot drop because of the battle bus going over basically nothing besides tilted. So you're going to be dangerous anytime after zone 2 today and right off the bat. Gainesville, Georgia. Yes, you guys are good to go to sleep. Thanks for the $5 super chat. The storms are already past you in Gainesville, actually. Well, not already past you, but you're not in the severe thunderstorm warning, and this back here does not look overly significant. CR Spur, thanks for the $2 super chat. Did you follow the Noonan, Georgia EF4 tornado in 2021? I did not. I didn't watch it live, but I did I did see the damage from that. Coming Georgia, you guys are in the severe thunderstorm warning right now. This is for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, but no tornado warning. So definitely a strong storm, but nothing overly concerning. You can go to sleep. We just got a new, dang, this town names looks like it's right out of Fortnite. Anyways, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning actually extended for that area. This is for a 60-mile-per-hour winds and a lesser hail threat. This warning will expire in 39 minutes. GA Redneck, thanks so much for becoming a 2% channel member. Right back, guys. I'm back. Do you have a Dibble dance? What is that? Fortnite Town has over 100k residents too? Oh my lord. Not Sandy Springs. Just realized I'm not even centered on the tornado warning. Whoops. This is very broad now. I really don't think they're gonna issue a new severe or a new tornado warning for the storm in 23 minutes. But I already said that twice today, actually. $3 a.m. in northeast South Carolina. I don't think it's going to be rough. I mean, we could have some strong storms go through there, but they're not going to be tornadic probably. Jess, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. My cat loves your channel. Meow meow. My cat loves your cat, I think. D-Horan, thanks for the $2 super chat. Saxophone shirt. Yeah, should we get a shirt with my brother playing the saxophone on it? Guys, look at this. I might have been right this time. The tornado warning has been replaced basically by a severe thunderstorm warning. So I wonder if we're going to allow that tornado warning to expire. Vegas Facts, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. I was like staring at that super chat, processing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I should talk. Guys, I don't know if you've caught on, but Max and I are tired. We've been on the grind. I still wish I could stream with copyrighted music. That'd be peak. You still have school? I'm done with school for the year. Not done with school for sure, though. Tornado warning has been condensed. 20 minutes, 21 minutes left on it. But still continuing as a radar indicated tornado warning. This is what it looks like on the back end, by the way, guys. Sunflower, thanks for the $5 super chat. Hey Riley, the KGSP radar is now down according to the NWS. Yeah, so really? Are you kidding? Is that this one? It looks like it's still updating. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. But the Huntsville, Alabama radar site is still down. It's probably gonna be down for a while. By the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed this. We fixed the one tornado warning showing confirmed tornado on the overlay. Crispy Bacon, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Here's paying off student loans. I actually don't have to pay off student loans because I have amazing parents who are very hardworking and wanted to help me further my education. So huge shout out to my parents for making my life much easier. Guys, I found my cat. He's here. I have a cat. Surprised my cat's not in bed. Sorry guys, someone just said something funny and I'm laughing. You're missing out. I wish I could show this copyrighted stuff. How's it going, Andrew? How's it going, Austin? How's it going, Matthew? How's it going, Beck? How's it going, Bud? Guys, I'm really surprised this tornado warning's still in effect. 17 minutes left on it, though. My cat is hiding under my bed. Poor kitty. Lay demonetized. Not lay demonetized. It has not outrun the warning box yet. Almost. If there was a tornado, it'd be right here. Praise, my cat's name is not P or P. Max lied. My cat's name is Chip, and his nickname is P, as in the letter P. Jordan Tate's with the $2 super chat. What's the weather for the rest of the night in West Virginia? Honestly, very tame. There's no tornado risk up here. I think we have some widespread rain, yeah. But no severe weather up here. CR Spur. I don't even know if I can show this, but I have. Oh, I think the cable is going to be just long enough. It's dirty right now. I haven't had a chance to clean it. I have an Apex Pro with NRG gaming keycaps. I think these are the 5 of 99 keycaps that they release. But yeah, W keyboard. W gaming keyboard, even though I don't play keyboard mouse. Mackenzie, thanks for the $2 super chat. You're good in Butts County, Georgia. Not NRG fell off. Guys, I got these keycaps like 4 years ago. But we're talking about other peripherals. I also have a Model O2 wireless. And my Model O2 wireless, I always run on the cable for lower latency. So I have this 3D printed mouse bungee. Now I got to put my cable back in my mouse bungee. Oh my lord, I gotta catch up. Okay, Doc, thanks for the $5 super chat. What's the point of a private radar? Unfortunately, yes, it is people trying to profit off of radar gaps most of the time. Other than that, it can also be like a college radar or just a localized news station radar site. Kelly, thanks for the $5 super chat. Mad respect to your parents. Let them know you're lucky. I try my best to do that as much as I can. Crispy Bacon, thanks for the $2. SGA is a foul baiter. Yeah. Thunder are still good, though. So, I think they're going to win the series. My guess would be 2-4. Melissa, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. Bucks in 6. Bucks are toast, bro. They're chalked. GA Redneck, thanks for the $5 super chat. Can you check for rotation between Tallapoosa and Bremen? Oh, that's right here. There is rotation here. I don't think they're going to issue a tornado warning for that. I think it is tornado possible. Yeah, it is tornado possible, so I assume they're not going to issue a tornado warning for that. Latuna, I will be ending pretty soon, probably. The whole plan here was to go live until this tornado warning gets expired. Mike, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. Is your cat 3D printed too? No, he's not. Brandon, to get your bachelor's in meteorology, what subject do you need to be best at in school? 100% math. You need to do every kind of math. Good night, Chris. Everyone say good night to my dad. It's 4 minutes past his bedtime. My cat is a Devon Rex. Can we see your cat? I think he's in bed. If he's in bed, I'm not grabbing him, but I'll go look. Guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know where he is. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the Dorito pants that we've been rocking for today? W outfit, if you ask me. Dorito pants and the Patagonia t-shirt. Carolyn, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thank you for what you do, Southeast Texas. You're welcome. That's honestly, I'm here because I love to do it, and I'm glad people like you watch. Brent, thanks for the $5 super chat. So here's the issue with taking a paid guest storm chasing. It's a really, really, really big liability. That's the issue. That's why even like people who chase all the time don't take people chasing, because like you could really get yourself in trouble by doing that. I think my overlay stopped updating. Boo. Alright, should update it in a second. They're not connecting. Alright, there we go. It updated. Joe Hud, thanks for the $5 super chat. I'm wearing Flaming Cheeto PJs. Those were right next to these in the store. Guys, we're once again at this point. Even worse this time. Instead of being at 666 subscribers this time, we're at 26666. I need people to unsubscribe and or subscribe because we can't have that. Jacksonville, Alabama. Yes, you guys are good for the night. Guys, we're down to 0 tornado warnings. We're going to wait for it to update. We're going to see if it says late tornado possible or not. I don't know if I fixed it, honestly, so we're going to see. Hey, time to change. Thank you so much for subscribing and getting us off that bad number. I also saw that 4 people unsubscribed. Thank you for doing your job, guys. Why does it still say 1 tornado warning? Good night, Brandon. Guys, it's that time again. I'm going to figure out why my overlay is not working perfectly. We always have this time towards the end of the stream where we try and figure out why things aren't working perfectly. Where is my tornado warning process? Guys, I think I found a fix. If this actually works, we're going to need W's in the chat because I've been fighting with this exact issue for, I think, weeks at this point in time. How much time do we have to do this? I think we still have 8 minutes to fix it. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning, I believe. Alright, guys, I need a drum roll in the chat. So we're about to see if this worked. I need this one to update. Of my head. Guys, it finally did it. And it still says lay tornado boss. I don't think you guys understand how happy I am. My bad. It works, guys. I'm not only a weather analyst, I am a professional computer coder, apparently. And I sneezed the second time. I didn't even notice that. Do you listen to rap? I'm listening to Stir Fry right now by the Migos. So yes, I definitely do listen to rap, to answer your question. I'm gonna double check to make sure this works if I update this. Yay! How do you get radar on YouTube or Facebook? Do you mean like how I have it here right now, or like what? Kenzie, thank you so much for the $2 super thanks. Did they extend the tornado watch? Did I miss something? I don't see an extension to the tornado watch. In fact, I see far less warnings and everything going on. Guys, I just saw the craziest tornado picture I've seen in a long time. I don't think I can show it to you, unfortunately. Brackish Babe, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. Let me ask this dude for permission. We'll see. Hopefully I can show it. I don't know if he's on, though. If he's on and he messaged me and lets me, I'll show it. I'm going to retweet it, too. So if you follow me on Twitter, you can see it there as well in case he doesn't respond. You gonna fix your severe warnings count? What do you mean? It's correct. We have 4 warnings right now. Five alerts? 4 alerts. It's updating. I have a Rode NT1 signature and a Rode Pod mic cast. I have a SM7B. I don't know if you guys can see it. Alright. We got permission to sow this pick. Let's go. A lot of you guys have probably heard of Will, Tornado TRX on Twitter. He also posts amazing YouTube videos. I legitimately thought, like you can see my reply down here. I looked at this tornado and I was like, this is not a real tornado. But no, that is a real tornado. That was the Arnett, Oklahoma tornado, guys. Like, this doesn't look real. You can't tell me this is real. I legitimately thought this thing was AI. Literally the most photogenic tornado of all time. This is easily, without a doubt, at this point in the year, tornado of the year. No debate. Like, hands down. It's the easiest debate of the year. Also, I'm just going to assume I can chill this. Because I'm chill with Capucci. We're going to help him decide. So we're trying to decide if we have 1, 2, or 3 tornadoes on the ground. So I believe what we're looking at is one possible here. A very obvious one here. And then another tornado potentially in here. I'm going to turn all my lines off so you guys can't cheat. And I'm going to start a poll. How many tornadoes? 1, 2, 3. Start the poll. %18 of people right now say 21. 47% say 2. 32 say 3. We're going to let this go for a little bit. We're up to 223 votes. There's 4,000 people watching. Ideally, I would like to see 500 votes on this poll. Capucci said that he's going to tune in a little bit to see the results. My personal opinion, I think we have one here for sure. It's just blown out by the lightning, probably uncondensed. This is an obvious tornado right here. And then I honestly do think I see this third one, but I'm like 50-50 on whether or not that is a tornado. So that's where you guys come in. We're up to 302 votes. Guys, I think we can get another 200 votes deciding on whether or not this was 1, 2, or 3 tornadoes. Also, honestly, I don't know if you guys see this. This may even be another vortice. Guys, there may legitimately be 4 possible vortices on this tornado. If you guys need to change your answer, tell me your original answer. Maybe 4. Guys, do we need to rerun the poll? Yes. Rerun it? Okay. I'll rerun the poll. I'm gonna get rid of one as an option, too. I'm gonna make it total tornadoes. We're gonna go 2, 3, and 4. Alright, new poll. And we are split. The vote is split. 40% of people say 3. Once again, I'm going to remove all the drawings on here again. The one to the far right is a power pole. Well, we can see our power lines here. And this is a pole. This vortice, you know, I think I can zoom in on this. You know what? I'm going to take this picture into Photoshop. That is Premiere Pro, not Photoshop. This is Photoshop and my beautiful thumbnail. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to do this. I think I can boost the saturation as well. In a second. Photoshop's not loading my adjustment. Page failed to load, bro. What do you mean page failed to load? Bruh. Well, I guess we can just zoom in on it. We're looking right here. That does not look very power pole like. This is the original edge. This is a power pole. This is a power pole. I think it was probably 3. I'm gonna go with 3. That's my official reply. Did I already reply to this? I don't think I did. 3. Nope. That's not a 3. That's a 4. I'm going to end the poll. I'm going to send him a picture of the results. Either way, it was a monster tornado. Definitely had EF5 winds. Was not an EF5, for the record, but had EF5 winds. And my picture is sending to him. Bro's never going to see the results. Honestly, this could get tornado warned. I would expect a tornado warning for this probably in the next few minutes. I don't think I'm going to be live that much longer, but probably a tornado warning incoming. This would include the towns of Ranburn, Bowden, probably just short of Carrollton. Looks something like this. GR2 agrees that this is a TVS, which means it's a tornado vortex signature, so this will probably get a tornado warning. Bowden? Alright. We're totally going to get a tornado warning. I'm willing to put it on lock so we have a tornado warning upcoming. Do you have a favorite car? My car when it's functioning. They're gonna need at least 2 scans of this level of rotation before they warn this thing. We need a first scan of like, dang, that's pretty good, and then a confidence builder. And I would say this is probably a confidence builder. I think there's a little bit of contamination over here, but they will still probably tornado warn this. I don't see a CC drop on it. But I would assume they're gonna still issue a tornado warning. Baden. Now we have contradicting information. Nobody knows the town. It's a town that shall not be named, apparently. Got sent a new camera that I'm gonna put in here real quick. Ignore the location for about 5 seconds. I'm honestly gonna be shocked they don't tornado warn this. You're just outside of Bodon. It seems like that's what we've concluded on. I'd honestly take shelter just in case. I mean, either way, this could be some strong winds. Looks like we have radar indicated winds of at least 60 miles per hour. And I mean, it is warned for 60 miles per hour in quarter-sized hail. Bow-like ship, or bow-like ship, and then den. Bowden. Guys, this is chalked. I'm never going to get it right. Guys, honestly, if I'm not looking at you right now, I think you guys are chilling. This is the only area of interest that I have. Actually, on this last scan, looks like we can kind of see the full embedded supercell. Right there. Make this look like a YouTube thumbnail. Oh, I clicked off. And I dragged the window. Looked like an upside down whale. Wrong. That looked like a supercell. That's an extremely accurate Picasso right there. No red arrows. I'll do you one better. Wow. I'll just like scribble out everywhere besides the area of interest. Water degree or art degree? Both. A water degree is the same as an art degree. Honestly, this looks terrible now. Oh. They probably aren't going to warn it anymore. They were right. I was wrong. Why through the National Weather Service? I forget that I can't hear music, bro. I'll just not talk. I'm like, oh, we're just vibing to music. No, you're just listening to silence in my keyboard. Guys, does anyone who have an SM7B know why this cable is here? Like, is this the audio cable? I think it has to be. If we zoom in, we see red next to green, so there must be a... No, I'm kidding. Oh, I'm so tired. We're getting into brain rot levels of tired. I'm not going to bed yet. We're still chilling. If I can still do a 360, I don't need to go to bed. I did a 360. We're chilling. We do have 2 warnings up here in South Carolina. And we also have a warning in Georgia and a warning in Alabama. And that's it right now. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm still streaming, but here we are. We've had no tornado warnings for a while now. We did just hit the 1 hour mark. We even got the AirPod case click going on right now. We did hear reports of this KGSP radar going offline. It is still updating. Curious. I wonder if they're just issuing a early warning like, hey, this thing's going to go offline soon. You still live, apparently. I don't know for how much longer. I still have to work more tonight, too. That's the thing. We got to lock in. Speaking of lock-in, we're going to wrap it up here soon, but we're at 26,814 subscribers. If we can hit 27,000, by the time I end stream, I'll hit the gritty in the Dorito pants. Third sneeze on stream. Rob, thanks so much for the $2 super chat. What state are you and Max in? I am in Wisconsin. Max is in Florida. Day for the new Outlook? You know what? How long is that going to be? It's going to be a really uninteresting Outlook. I can promise you that much. Sunflower takes for the $2 super chat. See the comment further up in chat. Need to find it. Oh yeah, so it's going down today. We just don't know when. Guys, we got a new severe thunderstorm warning, and it is still tornado possible. So I guess I'm not the only person who thinks that there's a tornado possible with this storm. It's just not worthy of a warning yet. But this does include the town of Bowden in Carrollton that we were talking about. Guys, one of my 4 Canadian friends sent me this outlook, so we have to look at this tomorrow. Look at this. We got a minor risk for a hail up to 70 kilometers an hour, or hail up to 70 kilometers per hour. Winds up to 70 kilometers an hour and hail to 1 centimeter in diameter. D-Horn, thanks for the $2 super chat. Doc Farm, thanks for the $2 super chat. Lock in by Subtronics. I'll give it a listen. I heard Max is pregnant. Don't worry, I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the announcement. The Mick announcement. Typing in the wrong chat. That's the wrong Twitter website. Oh, I gotta pause my music. I almost just got a copyright strike. Unmute desktop audio. Make sure this is on the right mixer properties. Alright. Guys, I have no idea how loud this is about to be. So you might get your ears destroyed by this. But this was the announcement that Max accidentally made earlier on stream. Oh? And the audio's not working. Boom. Properties. Device. That one. Here we go, right here. From Max Velocity himself.
My wife is pregnant. W. My wife is pregnant. W. My wife is pregnant. W.
So, 2 big things were announced here. A, he actually has a wife, apparently. Supposedly. He doesn't. Don't worry. And B, his wife's pregnant. Diamond Treehouse, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. As a vet with PTSD, yours and Max's feeds make me feel safe, even if I'm not in the bad weather region. Thank you for keeping me and all of us company. Diamond, thanks for that $20 super chat, and thank you so much for your service. Everyone, make sure to thank Diamond Treehouse for the super chat and their service. Is there any rotation in South Carolina? Not really. No tornado possible. Severe thunderstorm warning in South Carolina or North Carolina. Our only one is this one in Georgia. Thomas, I am a Packers fan. I was like, why is it so quiet? Oh my god. Guys, I almost did it again. I almost started the music without muting my desktop audio. We would have been shocked. I'm gonna put it on the audio thing that has no source going to it and double mute it just so I stop doing that. I would totally get a strike for playing a Juice WRLD song too, without a doubt. That's like Strike City. Guys, imagine if the channel got deleted because we were trying to listen to Juice WRLD together. Guys, I think at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and do one of these. Everyone out in this circle is good to go to sleep. We're issuing the official everyone is good to go to sleep alert. So good night to everyone, including me, for the record. I'm going to go chonk out after I wrap a few things from the day up. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in tonight. W's in the chat for today's stream. 16,000 views. Peaked at, I think, 9,000 concurrent viewers. Yeah, actually peaked at 4,000 concurrent viewers. Just shy of 1,000 likes on today's stream. 10 new channel members. And a raid from both Max Velocity and Stormfront Freaks. By the way, this severe thunderstorm warning that we did have over here just got replaced with a special weather statement for the future. So Greenville, South Carolina, Simpsonville, Duncan, Spartanburg, you guys are all chilling. Kelly, I would link a Spotify playlist, but I don't have a Spotify account. I use Amazon Music, believe it or not. Yeah. Andrew, you don't have to go to sleep if you're in Australia. Elizabeth Blackwell says you're a joke. Thanks so much for the kind remarks. Good night to everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for your support. I will see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye.